Hey everyone, my name's Katie. This is my first YouTube video. I'm just going to talk to you about Invisalign, but first I want to explain to you why my mouth is okay. Basically, I'm near the end of my Invisalign treatment, so I've been through all the aligners, and then this morning I had an appointment and they put attachments again. They took the ones off that were already on there, they put stuff on there again, and now I have to wear rubber bands like zigzagging on both sides, and it feels like my jaw is clenched shut so tight. It's so hard for me to talk. Just so you know, I don't always talk so weirdly or not open my mouth so much. It's just today. But anyway, Invisalign is basically an alternative to braces. So if you don't want metal in your mouth, which was basically me, you can get Invisalign, which is basically just clear aligners that you click in and take them out to eat. You change aligners every 2 weeks and slowly your teeth will start to move. You're only supposed to take your aligners out for 2 hours every 24 hours. So basically that's the time you have that you can eat, and then the rest of the time they should be in and you basically can't eat then. Depending on your situation, depends on how many aligners you will get. If your teeth are really crooked, then you're going to get a lot, like me. I didn't think mine was that bad, but I had to go through 50 aligners and then refinement, which is basically just extra aligners. So over 50 aligners I had to go through. So I basically got my aligners in 2012. So 50 aligners takes about 2 years, and then I'm into the third year now. Before you actually get the aligners that start moving the teeth, you get just a plain aligner, with nothing else done to your teeth, just a liner that's molded to your teeth, but you wear that for 2 weeks, and then you go in again and they glue all these little white things onto your teeth, and which apparently help your teeth move where they need to go. I'm not sure how, but it's also something for the aligner to actually click onto. So yeah, the 2 weeks is basically while you're 3D, they do 3D stimulations of your teeth, and then they send that over to America, which is where they make all the aligners, and then send them back. So that's basically in those 2 weeks that all happens. Sometimes longer. Mine took a bit longer, I think, because it was around Christmas. So yeah, the attachments are basically just they're kind of like texture of teeth, but they're not teeth. They're supposed to look like teeth, but they are noticeable. If it depends how many you get, where they put them, but you can see them. People notice them. Not all the time though. I mean, some people don't really. It depends. Also, rubber bands. Of course, everyone's different. Everyone's teeth are gonna be different. They're gonna tell you what you need to do. They're gonna give you rubber bands or whatever. Did you see my dog back there? But anyway, with mine, they put 2 silver knobs on the bottom teeth, and then I could put a rubber band, but I only had a rubber band in this side, so because this teeth needed to move back, I don't know. But so for my 50 aligners, I was wearing that rubber band on that side, and then with the refinement I wasn't wearing any rubber bands except for today. Okay, when you first get your attachments on, it takes some time to get used to eating with them, because I came home that first day of getting the attachments and I was like, yep, I'm gonna have a nice cup of noodles, like my favorite thing to eat, and basically, like, I was eating, but then every time you try and chew, like my cheeks, my lip would get like pinched by the attachments because they're extended out on your teeth. But I didn't realize that my teeth would get used to it, which they did. So if you do get Invisalign, just be careful when you first come home and try and eat. Don't freak out like I did, because it gets better, it's easier. So basically with Invisalign, you go to an appointment, they give you like 6 aligners in a packaging like this, or like this, and it has like your name and details all on that. And you basically, every 2 weeks at home, it's your responsibility to change your aligner, put the new one in, put the other one back in the little pouch thingy. At first I was a little unsure. They didn't really tell me about this, but apparently you can eat soft foods with them in. And then I hear people say, no, you can't, so I'm not really sure on that one. I have eaten ice cream with them in, and then basically straight after brush my teeth. So my one big message to anyone that is considering getting Invisalign: you have to be committed. If you are not committed to Invisalign, then it's not going to work, you're not going to be happy, it's just going to be a waste of money. Like, the only reason that I was so committed was because I wanted it so bad and my parents paid for it, and I mean, if I didn't do it, then they would be completely disappointed in me, and of course I wouldn't get the result that I wanted in the end. Every meal that you eat, straight after, you go brush your teeth, put them back in, every meal. Invisalign has also changed my eating habits. Instead of having 3 meals a day, I only have 2. Just because it's easier, because then I'm not brushing my teeth 3 times a day. Sometimes I will eat 3 times a day, but usually I just have like brunch and then dinner. Okay, pricing for Invisalign was, for me it was $1,000 more than what braces would have been. Yeah. There are so many times when I just said, it just would have been easier to get braces, I should have just got braces. And it is true, braces is the easier option, but Invisalign is less painful. You don't get like, okay, I did get little pinching in the cheeks in the beginning, but that only lasted for like a week. And other than that, it doesn't really hurt. The only thing is, when you change aligners every 2 weeks, it feels really tight because it is slightly different to the one you were just wearing. So it can feel tight, you can get some aching, but that's usually just the first day, so after that you're pretty much fine. Invisalign isn't suited for everyone's teeth. Well, you get a free consultation and they can tell you whether your teeth are suitable for Invisalign. So if you have very crowded teeth and you know they're maybe in front of each other, like really crooked, then you're probably not going to be suited for Invisalign. They're going to recommend that you get braces. It's just good for correcting like minor crowding, which is what I had, and you know, like the crookedness. And people, like I said, people really don't notice them. Like, the only reason that people started noticing mine was when I had the rubber bands. And I mean, they're going to notice them now. I'll show you a close-up of what mine are now. I never had this before. This is really odd for me. And I can't even open my mouth properly. It's crazy. Okay, Invisalign gives you bad breath. I'm sorry, but that is the truth. Every morning after sleeping with it in, I wake up and my mouth tastes so bad. And of course I have bad breath. So basically, you just make sure that you eat, you try and keep your Invisalign aligners clean. I brush them just with water and a toothbrush. But you can soak them in like half water, half white vinegar, which I have done before, but it's basically the same result as brushing them. Okay, before I finish the video, I'm just going to show you a close-up of what my teeth are now. So I'm going to have this on for 8 weeks, and I apologize for the bad lighting. And then I have the same on the other side, and that's the aligner there. So I still have an aligner. But I'm going to wear this same aligner for the whole 8 weeks with these rubber bands. And all those silver things are actually attached onto my teeth. So when I'm eating, they'll still be there. So tell me what your thoughts are on Invisalign. Do you have Invisalign? Are you considering getting Invisalign? If you have any questions, just put them in the comments below and I will get back to you. Thumbs up if you liked the video, if you think that I gave good enough information. Did I answer some of your questions? I'll just leave it at that for now. You're probably really sick of my voice. I know I am. And yeah, hopefully I'll get up some different videos for you soon. So, bye guys.